Morning everyone, welcome back to another CYT-Crypto. My name is Stephen Aitchison. Today we're going to be talking about Tron. We're going to be talking about three new calls that I've made to the the group, the premium group, and now we're going to make it to everybody else as well, which is part of the free group. A lot of people in here are in the free group as well, which is a brilliant group. The free group, we've got so many good people in there. And the premium went crazy, absolutely mental yesterday, because I announced I'm going to do a different pricing model. So I think we got about 40 people, 45 people or something signed up, and I've still got to get back to lots of messages. So if you've messaged me, just bear with me. I'm going to be working on those throughout the day, but I've got loads of business meetings later on today on the other side of the business, and I've got loads of lives to do as well. So just bear with me, I will get back to you. If you've written to me in the Telegram chat area as well, or emailed me. And everybody that's emailed me about the login details, I've got all that sorted out. Hopefully, if you're still having issues, let me know in the premium group if you're in there already. So I'll get it all sorted today. So what I'm going to do with the premium program, excuse me, I think I'm going to sneeze. Oh, that always happens. Ah, shit, it's not there. It's going to be a good one as well. What was I saying there? Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to close the program down for a couple of days. So if you click on over to the link and it says it's closed, then you've not actually made it to the 100 founding members. And the founding members get the program for $197, plus they get the calls, plus they get to be part of the CYT-Crypto community fund, where it'll be like a token share for Pundix. We're going to use that as a token share call. And you also get to be part of the private group. After that, there's two options. You can buy the program at $197 and you just get a support Facebook group, and that's all you'll get. I don't mean that's all it's worth, its weight in gold, I think, the program itself. But then there's going to be another part of the program where you can pay $37 per month for the weekly calls that I make as well. And we've got other brilliant new members in the premium group as well. Got good technical analysts in there as well, which is brilliant to see. Got the admin team up and running. They've been working through the night. Crypto Kim was working through the night as well. I've seen Sharon in there going through the night as well, and Rob as well. So all the admins are doing brilliant, and MT as well. He's joined us over in premium, which is brilliant. Thank you so much for that. His knowledge in TA is really good. So I'm just going to get back to what was I going to say? No, I'll welcome everybody in first. So if you bear with me a wee second, I'll just get to the chat area, see who's in. Just now it's been manic, absolutely manic, but it's been good. It's a good problem to have. Alex Jug is in, welcome to you. Just joined us as well in the premium group. Rob Taylor, crush liked, excellent. So crush the likes. If you like these videos, crush the likes. Subscribe to the channel as well and hit the notification bell so you can get these. Now, if you're watching this on replay, the lip sync hopefully is fixed. I went back to an old version of Wirecast, the software I was using. So I don't know if it's something to do with Wirecast or it's something to do with YouTube. I guess I'll find out after this video. So I've got an old version of Wirecast I'm using to do this live. Dominic's in the house, Christopher Dalson, Owen West, Ad Fitness is in the house as well. King Ebo is in the house, Chris Noble, Anthony L. Falali. New person to the show, excellent. Relts is in this morning, Dean's in, Matthew Parks, Jan Geck is in the house, Kevin VT, Rob UK is in, welcome everybody, welcome Rob. Mervyn Skidmore, Hamish Thomason, Honest Crypto Journey, good to see you here from Edinburgh. Ming Lai is in, Mark Innes, Christopher A is in, Bart Birthday, Marcus Jafari, Chardan. Oh, there's loads of people just now. And so welcome to the show, everybody. It's really good that you're here, and lots of things happening in the market just now as well. So I think what we'll do, we'll go over to the market just now and see what the hell is going on. Where are we? We'll just go to CoinMarketCap. Okay, so Bitcoin, $7,444 just now. We'll just take a look at the charts in a wee second as well. Overall market capitalization, $331 billion. Bitcoin dominance, 38.3%, down 0.4% from yesterday. So who's the kind of big winners from yesterday? We have MyBit token is up 32%. Now I've not heard of that. I'm presuming it's been listed somewhere. There's jumped up so much and gone onto the top 100, which is fantastic. MadeSafe Coin, Mixin, CyberMiles, Kin is doing well as well. Kin was down to about 180. We called Kin last week or the week before at 166. It did go up to 380, about 150% rise, and it's come back down. So a good opportunity for Kin as well. Bitcoin Private is up. EOS has gone back up. Holo has gone up as well. Now Holo's got the ticker symbol HOT, and there's a new coin come onto Bancor that's also got the ticker symbol HOT as well, and that's Hydro Protocol. So if you look, Holo has got HOT and Hydro Protocol has got HOT as well. So just hopefully people don't get confused with the two of them. Okay, who's the next 100? Who's doing well in the top 100 to 200? Singularity Net, BOS Coin, Civic, Bitcore, Blocknet. Blocknet's a good one. True Chain, Mediblock, Botos, never heard of them. Signing Labs is doing well as well. Cube, Credit, Sophia TX. Okay, so who's the kind of losers from yesterday? Skycoin, obviously that was kind of way up yesterday, so that took a big pump up yesterday because of the listing. So that's come back down a wee bit. Steam is down, Stratus, Polymath, Degred, Kryptonex, they're in single figures as well. So it's not that bad, but we just don't know where Bitcoin is headed just now. That's the problem. So it looks on the charts, if you look at the charts, it doesn't look good for Bitcoin price. This is in USDT. Is that the price at the moment? Yeah, 8 o'clock. So it's currently sitting at 7,394. So if we look on the daily chart, yeah, it doesn't look good on any of the charts, to be honest. So on the daily chart, it doesn't look good. It looks as if it's going to go down. I don't know if we're going to find support around about 6,500. I spoke about this yesterday, that might go down to 6,500. I don't think it's going to go below that, but you just don't know. We're going to have to wait and see. It could be that it's going to take a massive jump up as well, but we just don't know, in all honesty. Nobody can know. But there's some good TA people out there that are kind of talking about going down. Yeah, it looks in the 6 hourly chart, it's gone down as well. It's trying to come back up. The bulls just aren't there just now. They're just not. They tried to show it over the last day or so, but it's kind of been rejected at 7,600. And what's the hourly chart just now? Yeah, so kind of big. 7,600 down to 7,388. So that's going to affect the alts as well, obviously. We'll just look at the other ones. They will follow a similar pattern. Cardano, yep, similar. Bitcoin Cash, very similar. You can see all the charts are very similar if you look at the red candles there on the right hand side. Ethereum gone down as well to 587. Litecoin down to 118. Neo down to $52, and it was kind of up at 56. Qtum down as well. See, you can see all very similar pattern. It just shows you how tied to kind of BTC they are. But these are kind of dollar prices as well, but it shows you how tied to BTC they are. Okay, so we'll just have a look at Tron as well. TRX. That's kind of gone down as well with the kind of Bitcoin going down, but it's 932. So it's kind of fighting back. But on the hourly chart, Tron doesn't look good. It's crossed, the 7 MA has crossed down over the 25 MA. It looks as if the 7 MA is going to cross down over the 100 MA as well. However, there's a caveat to that. Tron is a different animal because a lot of people are waiting on the mainnet launch or the mainnet release. That's not the big news. Everybody's waiting on news coming out for possible partnership with Alibaba and Jack Ma. And I think if that happens, then Tron is going to go up. However, it might be already in the price at the moment. So I was watching Vin Ferretti as well, his kind of TA analysis on Tron as well. really good YouTuber. You need to check out Vinferetti, and I'll put the link down below for you. He's got some good TA videos for Bitcoin and for other coins as well. But with Tron, I just feel it's a different animal, so I think I'm staying in Tron just now. Normally what I would do, when the 7MA crossed over the 25MA, I'd say, okay, that's the time to get out if I was trading, day trading. But I'm not doing that. I'm going to go against my kind of principle or my rule on that because of the news that might come out. So it's 50-50. If we're being honest, it's a gamble if we're staying in Tron just now. But it's also a gut feeling with Tron. Hopefully I'm right, but we just don't know if that is going to... I'm in profit just now, that's a good thing. I'm in profit just now from where I got in, and a lot of people will be from where they got in as well. But it's up to you whether you kind of sell Tron here or not, or just kind of wait on this news, supposed news coming out. My gut feeling is going to go up. That's my gut feeling, unless BTC or Bitcoin totally crashes. And it doesn't look good for BTC, but I still think it's going to go up in the short term. However, again, having said that, if you believe in Tron, if you truly believe in Tron and you're in it for the long term, these spikes, these dips and spikes don't matter at all. If you're in it for the long term, Tron has got a brilliant future ahead of it. It could be I think it will be one of the top 5 coins. I've said that all along, and I've been trading in and out of it, made a lot of money from it, lost out on a couple of opportunities as well. But I just think for the long term, I wouldn't be worrying, and that's part of the reason I'm kind of staying in as well. So it's not really a gamble because I believe in it for the long term. So even if it did take a dive down to 650 or something, then I'm fine holding it for the longer term because I know it's going to go up in the longer term. So if you think about it from that point of view, same in Bitcoin as well. If you think about it from the point of view, where do you believe Bitcoin is going to be this time towards the end of the year? Not this time, but towards the end of the year. Do you think it's going to be up to $20,000? Do you think it's going to be up to 30,000, 40,000, 50,000? If you do believe that, and you fundamentally believe it, and you really kind of believe it, and know that the institutional investors are going to be coming in hopefully soon, there's more money going to be coming into the market, then stay in Bitcoin. You could go into Tether just now while it's going down, but that's up to you. A lot of people don't like going into Tether. And so you could do that, but if you fundamentally believe that Bitcoin is going to be up at 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, there's no need to panic sell for any of the coins. Because when Bitcoin goes up, the alts will go up, depending on how quick Bitcoin goes up. If everybody gets into Bitcoin, then it's going to be the alt are going to go down, obviously. Not all of them, but a lot of them. So it's a balancing act. But this is what I feel with Tron. I believe in it for the long term, so I've no problem in the short term. I've no problem in it going down. So it's not really a gamble that I'm staying in, if I'm being really honest. So if it does shoot down to 650 or something, then I'm not too worried at all for the long term. Right, we'll just go to some of the chat. Who's in? Tom Barry's in, Mervyn Skidmore. Reginald Bowler's in, Chardan, approaching 3k subs. This is seriously undervalued channel. Oh, thanks, man. I really appreciate that. I'm kind of glad it's staying where it is just now because the Telegram chat is going mental. Just now, it's a brilliant group. I can't believe the amount of good people we've got in there. Just such a good vibe about the group. The premium group, that's kind of overtaken the free group as well, with the chat that's in there as well. Honestly, I didn't expect it. And yesterday I was literally, my fingers were bleeding with the keyboard just trying to deal with all the messages and that once I announced that the premium was going to change the pricing model. It's crazy. Cole Phillips, good morning to you, buddy. Good to have you here. And Diego is in from Miami. Mark in his class group, this is. Excellent. Thanks, Mark. Ty Donnelly, good morning, Stephen. Crush the likes. Charles Timmins, good to have you in the house. Curta, Christian, morning there. Do you feel about Invacio? We'll talk about that in a wee second, Curta. Mac Pollen, good morning, bonjour. Owen West, Big Boy Pants, we're finally got myself 100,000 Babb. Excellent. We were talking about Babb as well. So we'll just go over to Bancor, see what's happening on Bancor. Bancor's a hot wee exchange. It's a hotbed of activity just now on Bancor, and just a brilliant wee place to make money. And I'll kind of explain the reasons why about kind of investing and stuff like that as well. Kin is up to 200 again. It was down to 180, as I said. Great long-term play for Kin. Would have no worries at all. If you'd kind of bought in at the high, I'd still, I'd have no worries about holding them. Babbs is like, well, sorry, Babbs is like the kind of Tether or True USD. It's just staying stable. Just now it's sitting at 2,000 at the moment, or 0.2 of a cent at the moment. Everybody's just waiting on news coming out, and I think once that news comes out about the banking licenses, I think Babb is going to go at the moon. I've held onto Babb since the beginning, since I got in it, starting at 400, and I'll be topping up more as well as we go along, because this for me is a dip for Babb, but it stayed stable. Even when the whole market's gone down, Babb has stayed stable, so it's brilliant. For Tourist, I kind of looked at that coin, but I didn't have much kind of thing with it. Zinfin as well, and these are the kind of low cap. XBP, Pundix, where's Pundix? 9647, so that's come down a wee bit. It was at 1.5 cents. I think that's going to go up. A lot of the attention has now come off Pundix. It was being last week, everybody was talking about Pundix. So there's a lot of good coins on there, and it's the Bancor Exchange that I'm going to give 3 new calls on as well. So it is the Bancor Exchange, because so here's my kind of strategy as well. I'm just going to see if we're on there. My strategy, okay, so in my kind of premium program, the group and the program itself, I look for coins using the technical analysis, and it's just simple technical analysis, looking at the moving averages, and that's how I kind of day trade and kind of look for coins that are going to be up and coming. So it's like swing trading almost. But with the other strategy that I use as well is looking for low market capitalization coins that have potential to 10x. So when I'm talking about low market capitalization, I'm talking about under 5 million, usually under 3 million, to be honest. So if we look at it from that point of view, if you find a good company, it's got a good team, it's got a good use case scenario in it, and you think, okay, this could actually do really well, it's good, and you look at it for the next 6 months to a year or something, and you call it out, and then you say, okay, I'm going to invest in this, then even if it does 10x from there, it's only going up to 30 million market capitalization. So it's not that big of a leap to think that these coins are going to jump up in price. This is why Bancor's so good, because they've got a lot of gems on there that are setting at market capitalization of about 2 million, 1.5 million, things like that. And if you find good ones, then it's good to jump in. And that's what I've been doing, and that's what I've been sharing with the premium group, with the pre-group as well, been giving you calls on here as well about some great coins. And this is how we found Kin. Kin is not a small market cap coin, and that's in about 100 million just now. But Kin was on Bancor, and that was one of the first ones we got in, and it doubled in price. We're 150% up. Bax was a small market cap before we kind of, when we started talking about it, it was market capitalization of 4.5 million. Now it's up to about 40 million, 45 million. So it's 10x'd the market cap just. So Bax was one of them, and it can still realistically 10x as well from here even. So Bax is still a brilliant one to get into. So Bancor Exchange is going to be the one that I'm using for the 3 new calls. I've already given it to the premium group, and one of them's gone up already, but we're still going to talk about it. It's still got a good opportunity for it as well. So just go to the chat. By the way, I've got a new chair. My son bought me a new chair so it doesn't squeak, although the leather parts do when I'm kind of leaning against the desk. So I got a new chair as well. Excellent. So it's all good. Right, Owen West, just holding my Tron, just a waiting game just now. Yeah, Crypto Rebel, waiting on Tron as well. Yep, I'm definitely doing the same. I'm not going to get out of it. And the best hodl token in Sleeping Giant is Poet. Poet is a good one, actually. That's done well in the past. We spoke about that in the past as well. And guess what? That tip is totally free. Excellent, Jacobus. Was that a dig there? I don't know if that was a dig. Share Ngov, good morning, guys. Good morning to you. Wolf Stochastics on BTC going up on day chart. Excellent. So I don't know, we had a T analysis. I watched Binferetti's T analysis, MT in the kind of group as well, the analysis for that. It doesn't look good on the charts, but there might be some, if you're looking at stochastics, I don't really look at stochastics, to be honest. I know about it, but I don't really look at it. Wolf TRX, RSI looking fine, just needs to break out of triangle. Yeah, it is in a triangle just now, but it's not that far to go out of the triangle, to be honest. Alonso, the bulls are moving their position from BTC to Babb. Yes, will be Ethereum, but yeah, a lot of people, when they find out about Babb, they're going to kick themselves for not getting it at 400. Craig Knight, morning to you. Richard Rowland, morning from NW2. Excellent. Thomas Cairn, good morning. Dude, good morning to you as well, buddy. Got some kin yesterday. Yeah, I think kin's safe for the longer term as well. Definitely safe. It's a good long-term play. Bernard Ronald, good morning, Steve. Good morning to you. Crypto Rebel, now is actually a really good time to buy Port, as about to touch the same level it hit right after the ICO price. Goodbye. Yeah, Port is a good one to buy as well. The small cap coins on Binance. Not the small cap coin, the small price coins. I'll just look, where is it? BCN is at 94 Satoshi, Ncash 341, Port 395, Storm 459, Fun 487, TNB 506, IOST, CDT, XVG. I think if you bought all of these coins, put $1,000 in each, a couple of months time, it would double in price. You get 100% back in price on all of these coins, not just because they're low priced, because of where they've been before, the all-time highs for all of them. And when BTC does come back up eventually, whenever that's going to be, then you're going to see all these doubling as well. BCN is just a trading coin for me. I've not traded it yet, to be honest, but it's a trading coin, and I think it's going to be a brilliant trading coin over the next couple of months. Don't really believe in the company or the team or anything, but I do believe it's a good trading coin. Maddie, do you think Babb can hit $1 if the banking license gets approved? Not immediately, no. I think long term has got the potential to go to $1. It's definitely got the potential, but if you think about the market capitalization, so it's at 0.2% just now, and market capitalization is 45 million. So what was that to get to $1? So 5x would be, just try to work out, 200 million. That would be to get to 2 cents, times that by 50. That'd be 10 billion market capitalization. So it's not going to happen anytime soon, but it's a possibility. Avin, Zinfin, what do you think, people? It could be good. It could be good. Honest Crypto Journey picked up 1 million kin yesterday, 177. Excellent. So already in the green, holding 10 million kin now. Brilliant. I don't think you're going to regret that. Crypto Rebel, Babb could hit $1 theoretically, yeah. I mean, we'd have to get to everything right, but the beauty of buying now is that you get crazy gains from it just hitting a couple of cents. Exactly. And that's the thing about picking these small market caps. If you find some gems in there, then it's going to be brilliant. Thomas Kern, watch IoTex. Excellent. I kind of looked at that a couple of, I think it was a couple of months ago. Just entered the market. Excellent. Jacobus, Crypto Rebel, I know, just wished I had the moolah to invest at this point. There's so many good coins out there just now. Devinder, EcoCoin, EQL is an excellent choice. Please check this out. Will do. Thanks very much. Wolf, it's an interesting strategy, but there are no good charts on TradingView on Bancor tokens and no stop losses. That's the thing with Bancor. And so this strategy that I'm kind of using is picking up low market capitalization coins. You're not really looking, well, you have to look at the charts, obviously. You can find the charts on IDEX. So if you go to IDEX, IDEX uses TradingView for the chart platform. So you can go to IDEX if they're on IDEX as well as Bancor. Bancor doesn't have stop losses, unfortunately. Plus, they've got the price slippage. You get charged a premium. However, having said that, if you're going in low, so if you're spending maybe $500 on a coin, the premium's not going to be that high, to be honest, but it's still a premium, and you still get charged for it as well, so it's not good. But if you're picking coins at 1 million market capitalization, it goes up to 3 million. You've got 200%, 500 turns into 1500. Take out your original investment of 500. You've got $1,000 left to play that. Put $500 into another coin. Do the same all over again. That's why Bancor is so good as well, because of the low market cap coins. Sorry, I said that really quick, but I was just trying to get it out of my head there. Pete Harding looking to top up Tron to 100k before the launch. It might dip on the launch as well, but everybody's waiting on this news. It's the news that everybody's waiting on just now. And I think if it's not the partnership with Alibaba, then it's going to go down, because it's going to be a disappointment. Anything other than this partnership with Alibaba is going to be a disappointment to a lot of people, unless it's something huge, like it's going on Coinbase or something, and I don't believe it is going on Coinbase. But if it was something like that, I would just explode, really explode. Alex Jug, hello to you. How about Petrova? I looked at Petrova when it first came out. It might be a good trading coin, but as a company, I'm not sure. I didn't see the use case for it. I didn't see the point of it being on blockchain, but maybe I've just not researched it enough, so I might be doing them a discredit there. Jacobus, regarding point, not a dig comment, just a nudge to hear what you think about the token. Looks really good. More so than Pundix, for instance. Yeah, Pundix is just now, Pundix is market capitalization of about 640 million. So it's gone up a hell of a lot. And this is one of the other coins we found on Bancor as well, was Pundix, and it kind of 10x'd as well. A lot of people done really well with Pundix on Bancor. Should I take my TRX profit and put in those small coins? I can't tell you what to do. You need to do your own research. Okay, so we're going to go to the first. And I'm just going to go through a quick rundown of the three of them. And the first one is, for me, it's one of those coins that I don't quite know about yet. There's a lot of question marks over it. But because of the low market capitalization, I think that's kind of negated with that. And I think the potential, if they can pull off everything they're talking about pulling off, and it's a huge amount that they're trying to kind of do, then I think this coin could be really good. So for me, it's a risk kind of rating. There'd be a risk rating of maybe a D or something. A would be you're fine. A would be your kind of Neos, your Bitcoins and stuff like that. Even they're kind of risky as well. But this would be a D for me. But it's still worth looking at and still worth putting money into. So the coin is, where is it? Invacio. Or Invacio, or Invacio. I'm going to call it Invacio. I don't know. That sounds kind of Italian. So I'm going to say it's Invacio. It's just been listed on kind of CoinMarketCap. So it's not got the market capitalization. I believe the market capitalization for this is around 9 million at the moment. So it's priced at 18 cents just now. And I'm just going to go over to... So this is the call I kind of made. So Invacio, yeah, 9.4 million. That was at 19 cents. So it's probably about 9 million just now. Its all-time high has been 39 cents. All-time low has been 2/10 or 2.5 of a cent as well. But the ICO price was $1. This is what got me. I looked at the ICO price and I thought it's down to 19 cents from $1. So it's down 80%. And so I thought it was worth looking at, but then looking at more, the ICO price, if you got in at the very start, was 30 cents plus bonuses. But still, the end of the ICO price was $1. It's on Bancor and IDEX just now, and we'll just have a look at what it actually does. So this is artificial intelligence, and it's being used across kind of finance, communications, and kind of big data, using it for big data. And they've got a shitload of stuff that they're doing with this. So if we looked at all the products, Tamias is the kind of main one. So Tamias is Invacio's decentralized blockchain banking system built upon our AI technologies. Tamias integrates crypto and traditional fiat currencies in a single, perfectly secure, user-friendly, multi-channel platform. So Tamias is the main kind of product that they've got, but they've also got the kind of network, the Invacio network. They've got the data kind of part of it. They've got Elise. And they've got Agnes, Aquila. You're going to have to check out yourself, obviously, to do more research. But if you're to look at all of this, you go, well, holy shit, there's just loads of stuff they want to do here. And I don't know. This is the question mark for me. I don't know if they've got the cojones to pull it off, to be, because there is so much they want to do, if they manage to pull it off and do all this and get people on board and get partnerships and stuff like that, it could absolutely explode. So it's a kind of risky one for me, but at this price, it's a safe bet to go up 100-200%. So Invacio is that one. I'll check it out. I'll put the links down below for you as well. I'll put that link in the chat area. And I was put onto this one from one of the members in a free group, and he kept on saying, you need to check it out, you need to check it out. So eventually I did check it out, and I thought, holy shit, what they're trying to do is extremely ambitious. But if they pull it off, Jesus, it could just really kind of explode. So it's only 9 million market capitalization just now, and even if it 10x, it's still only 100 million. And even if it kind of 3x from here, even if it didn't do anything, it could still go up in price. That's the thing about the low market capitalization coins. It could still really go up in price because people start to kind of discover it and think this could be really good if they start kind of really start getting their kind of act together. I don't mean getting their act together. I've been doing it for 5 years just now. But there are question marks over the kind of CEO and the kind of people in the company as well. There are question marks as being kind of called out on Reddit. So you have to do your research on that. However, I understand, and I've seen a lot of this, and a lot of the ICOs, a lot of the CEOs have kind of changed names as well. We've seen this with a couple of the coins as well, and the changed name, and I think is to protect not their anonymity, because you're never going to be anonymous as a CEO, but they don't want to give out kind of too much details, and understand that in this kind of day and age. So there's question marks about that as well. So check it out. I definitely think it's worth a punt. It's one of the out of the three, I probably wouldn't go in as heavy on Invacio as I would the other two that I'm going to kind of look at as well. So that's the first one. And I think that could be really good. And where's that sitting on Bancor just now? So I think it's still about 18-19 cents. Have I missed it? Oh, there it is. Yeah, 19.3 cents. But with the ICO price being at $1 at the end of the ICO, I just think it's a no-brainer for 100%, 200%. Even just if you didn't know anything about the company, just from an investment point of view, or a financial point of view, or a trading point of view, then it could be a good one to get into. But do your own research, please. I'm not your kind of dad. I'm not your financial advisor. Put your big girl pants on, your big boy pants on. Do your own research. You have to do that and check it out for yourself. But I just think it could be good for a short-term punt until we find out more information from the company as well. Okay, the next one I'm really kind of bullish on. I'm really bullish on this one actually. And the next two. But I'm really bullish on this one, and it's Ethersportz. Ethersportz is currently priced at 39 cents. It's got a market capitalization of 1.9 million at the moment. The volume is not that high just now. Circulating supply, look at the circulating supply, 4.9 million, or nearly 5 million, and the total supply is 7 million, and it's 39 cents. And when you research it, you're going to go, holy shit, this could be, it could be massive as well. So Ethersportz is a slow burner just now, because not a lot of people know about it, but the potential that is there as well. And we'll just go over to kind of what they do. So welcome to Ethersportz. So esports is a huge, I didn't realize this until I started researching esports, and you get loads of YouTubers and making it $1 million plus just kind of with their video channels with esports, and they're getting sponsorships and stuff like that. It's huge in Asia, esports as well. And I want you to kind of look at this, just to look at the numbers. So I'll just kind of make this bigger. So global esports revenue growth. So in 2015, the revenue was about 325 million in total. That was the total revenue. Brand investment revenue was 230 million. 2016, 493 million total revenue in esports, and 350 million in brand investment revenue. 2017, $696 million total revenue. brand investment revenue is 517 million. And by 2020, the expected kind of revenue for esports across the world is 1.4 billion or 1.5 billion. 1.5 billion. So what Ethersportz are looking to do is grab a share of that market. And they've got the platforms coming out, and they've got games coming out as well. And this is what Ethersportz are looking to do. So this could really explode as well, and I think I've got high hopes for this. Again, it's a long-term coin, but it could be a short-term coin as well if you're looking for 100%, 200% gains, if you just want to trade it. But as an investment, this could be a fantastic one with new kind of information coming out as well. So the ICO price, we'll just look at that just now. 1 second. That's going to skip to the next one. Just bear with me a wee second till I get up that, because it's going to reveal the other one first. Okay, we'll come into that. I'll come back. So this was my kind of call on it on the 22nd of May. I kind of done this. So, coin in the Ethersportz market capitalization, we've just seen that's 1.9 million actually. It's gone down, so I recommended it 42 cents. It's not quite there just now, it's 39 cents, so it's gone down a wee bit, so even better. But the ICO price was 50 cents for this. It's exchanged on Bancor. So Ethersportz has been developed as an esports matchmaking and tournament platform for popular online games. So our platform will allow players to compete in challenges, head-to-head matches and tournaments in some of their favourite games by paying a small entry fee to win cash rewards. So it doesn't sound terribly exciting, as I said in here, but if you look at the numbers, and I've just kind of mentioned the numbers to you. So they've got their ESZ Play platform as well coming out, which is being developed as an esports matchmaking and tournament platform, as I said. The team have also announced a buyback and burn program, which keeps the circulation low and the value high. So I kind of put a price prediction on that by the end of 2018 for $5, and that's kind of 10x. Or nearly 10x, or more, just slightly more than 10x. So that was the price prediction for that. And I just think when you see the numbers, I think it could kind of blow you away, because I wasn't really interested and I didn't really know about esports and kind of how many people were involved. But when I done the research, I thought, holy shit, man, this could be amazing. Okay, I'm just going to go to some of the chat before I go into the last one. Should I take some good morning from Tampa, Florida, Richard Padilla, Encash BCN Storm Po. Yep, good day, Stephen, from my aircraft while away to push back. Davey Stewart. Oh, excellent. Excellent. And have a good weekend, Davey. Hope you have a brilliant weekend. Birdchain, almost out of ICO, but getting a lot of attention. Do you think good investment? I've not looked at that. Have you looked into Tokia? No, I haven't looked at that either. Lexa Tokia to have the public sale end of the month. Total supply 80 million, could be a gem. Excellent. And this is what I love about this channel as well, because there's some brilliant people looking at coins as well. So it's good. Stu Johnson, morning mate, bought more Tron. Excellent. We'll just have a wee look at Tron after I've made the last call. Duke, what about SpaceX? I checked it out a couple of months ago. Didn't know they were still kind of doing stuff. I remember at a time the partnerships with a space company, and then they took off Twitter. Ah, right. With a space company. Yeah, I knew I'd looked at it a couple of months ago, but I can't really remember much about it. Maddie, I started using Bancor based on your review, but after buying Babb from there, couldn't find my transaction history. Where can you see what rates you bought it? Maddie, you can't see the rates you bought it. You just know the kind of price you bought it for and how many coins you've got it just now. But you can't go back into your history and say, okay, I bought it at that price. Say 9 cents, or not 9 cents, but 0.2 of a cent is now up to say 0.3 of a cent or something like that. So you can't see your history unless you record it. So what I do is I use a portfolio tracker and I record when I bought the coins, what price I bought it for, and it kind of automatically updates the price as well. So use a tracker like cryptocompare.com. You can use that, or you've got a couple of apps for your mobile as well. But you can't see the history on Bancor as well, which is something I don't like. As well, there's a lot of downsides to Bancor just now, but a lot of upsides to Bancor as well, so I'm not going to complain too much about the downsides. GNR, INV had one holder who, yeah, I've seen that, had one holder 1.8 million sell due to divorce case, so it's well below the ICO price. INV just signed a partnership with CEAM about 20 minutes ago. Could go either way. Wow, 20 minutes ago, that's serendipitous. They were talking about it. Scottish Bull, scam coin, ha ha ha. Everybody, see, every single, if you go into Reddit and you look at every single small cap coin, you'll find somebody who's going scam coin, and then people are put off by it, or newbie kind of people into the crypto space are put off and say, oh, it's a scam coin, but they don't do their own research. When you do your own research, that's when you find out and think, oh, it's not actually, it might not be a scam coin, but you have to do your own research. And if it takes an hour to do research, it could possibly bring you in an extra $10,000. In the future, think about that hour is well worth $10,000, possibly in the future, or well worth not getting into a coin because you've done your own research. So don't listen to all the, cause people are still on the Bitcoin forum saying Bitcoin is a scam coin. Jesus, man. They're saying Ethereum's a scam coin. Neo's a scam coin. Every single coin out there is a scam coin according to somebody. So this is why it's so important to do your own research. Mervyn Skidmore, morning UK, but now plan a crypto retirement to Pine Island, Florida. Excellent. Scottish Bull, you have any info to back up your claim? Oh, that's Monkey Tomo. Right, where was Monkey Tomo's comment? Totally missed that. I didn't see the Monkey Tomo comment. What did it say? Oh no, sorry, Scottish Bull. Monkey Tomo to Scottish Bull. Have you any info to back up your claim? Right, okay, I'm with you. Richard, would be great to meet your neighbour. Richard Padilla, is that talking to Mervyn Skidmore? Yeah. Steve, what are your thoughts on the apparent US investigation on BTC manipulation? I don't know what's going to happen with that. I don't know if it's all kind of just a news thing, but it'd be good. I think it's going to be good if they do kind of investigate that and they see that Bitcoin is being manipulated. I don't know how they're going to police it, what they're going to do about it. I don't know how they're going to go about that. But yeah. Okay, so we'll go on to the last of the coins, the last of the calls. So the first one was Invacio, second one is Ethersportz, all on Bancor, and the last one is BlitzPredict. This could be another great coin as well for the future, both short term and long term. Now, I called this already to the premium group, and I called this on the 23rd, which is 2 days ago, and the price at the time was 0.4 cents, but the price has gone up since, so the price is now doubled. It's went up 100%, so it's now up to 0.8 cents. It's just gone up a wee bit more as well. However, looking at the market cap, looking at the price just now, has this still got room to grow, even though it's gone up 100% in the last couple of days? Yes, I definitely think it has. And if we look into kind of BlitzPredict and what they're looking to do, so this is a kind of betting platform, but betting platform with a difference. It's going to cover sports, it's going to cover crypto, esports and politics as well. And events such as these are traded across different marketplaces at different prices for the same event. So scanning these for the best prices is inefficient and time consuming, and receiving money from centralized authorities can take days or even weeks. So this is where BlitzPredict have come up with a solution. So you can use BlitzPredict to ensure that you always get the best price and get paid immediately. So you don't have to wait out on payouts if you're into betting. I'm not into gambling. I just think this is a brilliant kind of strategy. I think it's a really good project that they're working on. And because it's such a low market cap, it could be absolutely massive. So BlitzPredict is building a global aggregator to ensure its users will always get the price available in the marketplace at any given time. So if you're betting on a football match or something like that, if you go to one company, they're going to give you a certain number of, they're going to give you certain odds. If you go to another company, they're going to give you a different set of odds. So you have to look at all these different marketplaces in a centralized world to get the best price. And you have to have multiple accounts as well. With BlitzPredict, you're not going to have that problem at all, because they're going to aggregate all the prices, and you're going to pick the one price. You're going to possibly obviously pick the best price as well, and because they've aggregated everything, and then that's when you're going to place your bets. But the good thing is they're looking at esports as well. They're not just doing it to sports. They've got crypto in there, they've got esports and politics, and it's going to be traded across different marketplaces. So I think this could be really, really good for this as well. They're going to have tournaments, analytics, syndicates, blitz play, and smart betting, and the best lines as well. And the best lines is all about the aggregator. So for a small market cap coin at 2.3 million, I know it's gone up from 1.4 million to 2.3 million just now. When I first called it, it's nothing to do with me calling it that it went up. It's just being coincidental. But this could be absolutely massive as well when it gets on other exchanges. And that's the thing about the Bancor coins. When they get on other exchanges, you'll see the price going up even more as well. If they do what they say they're going to do and bring out the project and they stick to the kind of timeline as well. But I think BlitzPredict could be really big as well. I think this could be brilliant. And we've looked at it in the past as well, but I just seen an opportunity at 0.4 of a cent, and I thought now's a good time to get in. Now's a good time to really research it, and I think this could be massive as well. So let me know what you think of the three coins. Invacio, and we've got Ethersportz and BlitzPredict as well. And we'll just kind of see where they are just now. So where are they sitting just now? BlitzPredict is up to 8.2 of a cent just now, so it's doing really well. DTRC as well, that's just another one that we kind of mentioned before, and that's already gone up about 600% from where we mentioned it a couple of weeks ago. A lot of people got into that in the free group as well, and they made a lot of money as well, doubled, tripled, quadrupled the money as well, which is brilliant. And again, it's nothing to do with me calling it. Obviously other groups were in there as well. There was a bit of dubiety about DTRC being called in pump and dump groups, but I don't know, the price has stayed stable, relatively stable since it kind of shot up 500%, and I think it's going to go up more. So I bought back into it at 1.4 cents, and it's gone up 25% since then. So, and I said it was a long-term coin as well, could be really good. I had a price target for that of 3.6 cents. So I still believe it's going to go up 100% from here as well. DTRC, I think it's going to be a really good one. Kin up to 201. Invacio nearly coming up for 20 cents. Ethersportz 40.3 cents. And I think this is what's going to put a lot of people off, the 40 cents, because they're used to buying on Bancor these coins that are 0.2 of a cent or 1/10 of a cent. But look at the circulating supply, look at the total supply, and check out what they're going to do, the coin burn and the buyback as well. And that circulating total supply is going to go down as well. So definitely check out Ethersportz as well. What else is doing? So Bancor, where's Pundix? Yeah, 9.5 of a cent. I still think that's going to go up as well. They've got the 29th of May. So if you're into kind of Pundix before the 29th of May, they'll do the snapshot from the 29th of May to 31st of May. If you're in it, you're going to get 7.32% coins back automatically in your wallet. If you hold on Bancor, it will automatically go into your wallet if you're on Bancor. But you'll need to check out for other exchanges if it's on there as well. If it does, if you will get the airdrop for that as well. So that's it for the moment. I'll just go to the chat and see what you think of the coins. Just loaded up another 8 LTC. Yeah, LTC for the long term is really good. I think that's wise, Eugene. Tied in early, they just opened up an esports stadium in Arlington. Excellent, the fourth largest cities in between Dallas and Fort Worth in America. If it's Dallas, Fort Worth, it's a big deal esports. Fantastic. That was brilliant. Jacobus, thanks for the channel, by the way, great content. Thanks very much, Jacobus, really appreciate that, mate. Pete Harding, did you see Ashton Kutcher gave Ellen? Yeah, I seen that. We kind of talked about that yesterday, very briefly. Gave Ellen DeGeneres $4 million for a kind of guerrilla campaign. Or was it a guerrilla campaign or something? Not guerrilla warfare campaign, just a guerrilla, the guerrillas campaign. So it was a great promotion for Ripple. Crypto Rebel, I was literally just thinking of how awesome it would be to play games and gamble off and win crypto. Ethersportz is literally that. It is. It is this. I didn't realise the market was so big, if I'm being really honest, obviously because I'm not into gaming at all. But when I've done the research and I looked at YouTube videos, I looked at how much people were earning as well. I think PewDiePie, do you know PewDiePie? He does the kind of channels as well. He started off with the gaming. He's $1 million plus a year as well for his YouTube channel alone. Not to mention the sponsorships and stuff like that as well. So there's some huge people out there as well. Okay, I'm sure Bancor is not working at the moment. Bancor, is it working? Just reload it. It's working just now, however, is because I've been logged in already, so it might not be, it might come up that it's not working for some reason. Go to new incognito window, Bancor.network. Oh yeah, it's still working. It's still working okay there. Not a bad idea. In order to get into the premium spots, you have to buy CYT coin. That could actually be an awesome idea. Honestly, I did look at not bringing out more coin. I thought about using the Waves platform. So Waves platform, you can produce your own coin. And I did think about that. I just thought it's just too much of a headache to do that, to be honest. Mohammed Ahmed, hi Steve, because you've got to have buyers and sellers. There's got to be a market there as well. So it's not just a matter of bringing out a coin. Mohammed, Babb to the moon. That's your kind of mantra, Babb to the moon, Mohammed. I think so. Babb is going to do brilliant long term. And I'm big time into Babb as well. I just believe in it so much. I believe in the team as well. I spoke to a lot of the team as well. I just think it's going to be an amazing coin for you. Mervyn Skidmore looked at Blitz, good potential, but figured that the major bookmakers would release their own coin if they decide to adopt blockchain. There's the thing, if they decide to adopt blockchain, because the kind of bookmakers are making a shitload of money already with the people that don't know about crypto. So why would they go into, well, no, I'm not saying why would they go into it. There's an obvious reason to go into it, and I'm sure a lot of them will kind of go into it as well. Wager is one of the coins I've got as well, and that was from back. That was the very first ICO I bought into. That's still going just now, but I don't know. I've not really kept up to date with them. I've just kept the coin in their wallet. So there's going to be a lot of companies coming out, definitely. But the fact that they're doing crypto, esports, and politics and all of that as well, which a lot of companies do, I just think it's got huge potential. And if it gets the attention, it gets the kind of partnerships as well. I think it could be huge. And there's room for competition. It doesn't matter. There's room for competition as well. And it could be that one of the kind of bookmakers, the big bookmakers, buy like company. I don't know what happens in that situation. If one of the big bookmakers was to buy the likes of BlitzPredict or Wager or something like that as well. Honest Crypto Journey, just waiting till CYT-Crypto gets on the blockchain. I'll bag myself some of the CYT coin. CYT coin, that'd be excellent. Does anybody know what CYT stands for, by the way? Let me know if you know what CYT stands for. Some of you will know, I would imagine. But nobody's ever asked that question. GNR, 130 people watching. Hit the like button. Wow. There's 130 people watching. I didn't even realise. Wow, 118. That's brilliant. That's fantastic. I think that's the highest it's been. CYT, let me know if you know what CYT stands for. Mervyn Skidmore looked at Blitz. Oh yeah, I've said that already. XBP, going to do another DTRC. I think so. I do think so. I think it's going to go up by 4 or 5x once people start to get to... And this is the thing as well. Here's something I want to mention just while you're kind of looking at that. With pump and dump groups, because a lot of people, some people were saying that Deuterius Credit, DTRC, was because it was in a pump and dump group. That's not a bad thing. Now, I don't like pump and dump groups. I just don't like it on principle. I just don't like pump and dump groups at all. And this is not what my group is about at all. This is about investing in good companies and good coins at low market capitalization. It's about trading as well. So it's nothing resemble or close to a pump and dump group. But pump and dump groups, what they do is they give attention to a coin that otherwise would not have got the attention. So in the kind of crypto space, in the crypto jungle, so to speak, pump and dump groups do have their place. Although I'm against it, I don't like the kind of principle of it, because the people that run the pump and dump groups are the ones that are going to make the money, and it's newbie people that get into crypto that are going to lose the money because they buy at the top and they buy really FOMO in. But the people that are kind of running the pump and dump groups, they get a very low price and they buy up over days and weeks before they announce the kind of pump that they're doing. So they'll make a shitload of money as well. So from that principle, that's not what crypto's about. However, I do recognise that pump and dump groups do have their place, because as I said, it gives a coin attention that wouldn't have otherwise got attention, and it brings more people to it. So it's like kind of getting advertising for free. So as I said, I'm not into pump and dump groups at all. Just don't believe in them in principle, don't like it, but they do have their place in the crypto jungle. Kevin VT, just watched an IBM commercial advertising the new blockchain. Excellent. I don't know if IBM are going to do a reverse ICO. I don't think they'll do a reverse ICO. I know they're bringing out stuff on the blockchain, but I don't think they'll do a reverse ICO as such. Christopher Dalson, crypto. Nope, it's not for crypto. Stephen Quinn, Clyde something, nope. See you, Timmy. Mervyn Skidmore, nope. King Ebo, Jokta just told me I have a full ruptured ACL, ANS. I'm still smiling about these pics. Excellent. Excellent. Is that a cruciate ligament? A full rupture? Oh, that's nasty. That would be sore. But you're still smiling. Excellent. Tidinelli, can you trade crypto? Oh, right. Can you trade crypto? No, it's not. It's not. Create your transformation, CYT. Calls you trust. Crypto YouTube. And calling your truth. Cover your tracks. Crypto YouTuber. Smash the shit out of likes. Smash the shit out of likes. Peter Harden, I think you nailed it. Hi Steve, have you had a look at ApeCoin? Nope. I haven't yet, unfortunately. There's loads of stuff, Errol. There's just so many good coins out there. Mervyn Skidmore, CYT. Crow your Tron. That's what my girlfriend did to me, pump and dump. Kevin T. Let's keep it clean. Let's keep it clean. Right, CYT stands for Change Your Thoughts. So my company, my umbrella company is CYT Media Limited, and it's Change Your Thoughts. So I started in personal development, got into the kind of business side of things. Now I'm into the crypto side of things. So I've got 4 different brands, to be honest. And we were speaking about this with my coach yesterday. The 4 brands have actually done really well. And I didn't expect CYT Crypto to do well, to be honest. I just wanted to talk about crypto in the mornings and just do a kind of channel where I put my thoughts down on video, because I feel comfortable on video. I've been doing it for 2 years on Facebook as well, Facebook Live. So CYT stands for Change Your Thoughts. Nobody got that? Cheers your trust, Mervyn Skidmore. Excellent. Crypto without the vowels. Change your trousers for big boy pants. BBP Crypto. Pimp and dump. Change your trust, yeah. Okay, so let me know if you're watching this on the replay. Let me know what you think about the picks. So we've got Invacio, we've got Ethersportz, and we've got BlitzPredict. See where they are just now, because we don't know what the market's going to do overall. DTRC has gone down a wee bit more as well. Okay, so we'll just look at kind of markets. Where's Tron at the moment? 934 is sitting at just now. So it's kind of come up off this 1 hour candle. That looks interesting at 934. So where's the USDT price at the moment? 7619. So Bitcoin has come back up. Is that looking at the right chart there? What's going on here? I just not refreshed that. So the same Bitcoin as 7619. I'm just going to reload that. Yeah, so I knew I was wrong. 7418. So where is it just now? It's not looking brilliant. 7415. So we need to wait and see if the Bitcoin price does go down. Traditionally, it does go down over the weekend. So we need to wait and see what's going to happen with Tron as well. But 934 at the moment. And it's coming down, yeah, the MAs, the 7 MA is crossing down over the 25 and 100 MA. So it doesn't look good for Tron. However, I'm in it. In it just now. I've learned my lesson. I've got out of Tron twice, just as it spiked like from 400 to about 600, and then I got out again to trade again. That was looking at the chart, so I was using TA to get in and out of Tron. So when I got out, I thought there's a good time to get out using the charts. But every time I've used my intuition, I've always done well with Tron. And because I've traded it that much, you get to know a coin. You get to, I know that sounds kind of woo-woo and all that shit, but you get to know a coin once you start trading it quite a lot. And my intuition says I'm going to stay in Tron, and it's good for the long term anyway. So it's all good. Much love. Thanks for Steve, Tide and Elliot. My pleasure, buddy. But birthday. Watch Kin next 4 days. Kin is brilliant long term. If you're holding Kin, I'd be really happy about that. Thanks again, Steve. Another blinder off to some observational yoga. Oh, sounds interesting. Do not believe in Tron for holding, but go with the wave. You don't believe. A lot of people don't believe in Tron. That's cool. That's totally cool. I just think it's going to be huge, bigger than anybody expects, to be honest. But birthday XRP better for long term. Yeah, I think XRP are going to do good for the long term as well. Hodl, Bax, TRX, Kin. Yes, good wee portfolio. Judas Ain't. So we win 1 full Bitcoin if you guess what CYT means. I've already said it, so missed the boat there. Are you going to hold TRX? I'm going to hold TRX for the moment. If it doubles in price, I'm going to get out of it. Never got a vibe for Kin. Don't like the messenger. Right, okay. I just think with what they're doing as well, they've got their Stellar kind of blockchain as well. They've got their own blockchain as well. Just to think, if you look at fundamentally, I think it could be really big. And Ted Livingston, it was because of a lot of the coins as well. This is just, I know I've kind of gone over time here, but a lot of the coins, and this is true as in business as well, people don't buy your product, and your product is the coin, the project, or whatever. People don't necessarily buy your product because of the product itself. They buy because of you, the person that's the front face of the company. So I think I've learned this big time in business, and online business in particular. If you're kind of good, you come across as genuine, authentic, and you're just being open and honest all the time, people buy because of you, the person. And that's the same with crypto as well. And that's why I liked Ted Livingston's video. I bought Kin, or initially got put onto Kin because of Ted Livingston, because he was honest, genuine, called it like it was, and I just thought he's got a brilliant vision. I like his vision. So it wasn't necessarily because of the product, but then you have to look at the product as well to see if it's any good. And you put those two together, then you've got a winning combination. So we have to remember that. And I remember I got into titanium. I got into titanium because I thought everything they were doing, because of the product, I thought this could be amazing, this could be brilliant. If they pull everything off, it's going to shoot to the moon. I got in for about 80 cents, kind of shot up to $4, should have sold then, it didn't. But then I started watching Michael Stelaire on video and all the interviews, and there was just something about Michael Stelaire, and I'm not putting him down in any way, this is just my thoughts. Something about Michael Stelaire I just didn't like. He was calling out kind of Amazon, he was calling out Facebook, he was calling out all these different companies, IBM, putting them down. I thought that's not the way to do business. And I just didn't like what he was doing kind of on video and the way he was coming across. So I got out of titanium purely because of the person that was the front face of the company, of the project. And I got out of it, and I've not touched any of the coins that he's involved in. I believe he's involved in a couple of others. They're trying to build a network. And I thought I'm not touching any of those. Just didn't trust him. That's my feeling. I'm not saying that's true. It's my feeling on it. But you have to remember the face of a project can go a long way to how well the project does as well. Just something to think about as well. Okay. I'm going to leave it there just now. hopefully that was interesting. I know I went over a wee bit. If you're watching the replay, hopefully the lip sync is okay on this one because I've changed the Wirecast. And if you want to join a Facebook group, you can down below. If you want to join a Telegram group, which is much more active, you can click on the link down below. And for one more day, I'm just going to keep it open while I deal with all the kind of queries I've had for the premium group. I'm going to keep it open, but if you go to the page and it's closed for the next couple of days, then I'll go to the new pricing model and you can go over to CYT-Crypto.com and buy from there if you want as well. Okay, have a brilliant day, have a brilliant weekend, whatever you're doing. Hopefully it's nice and sunny where you are. And just watch yourself in the crypto world and take care. Until the next time, namaste. Take care. Bye now.